You know, it's like what people call, I was paranoid. I think what paranoia is people that when you get high on marijuana, I think what paranoia is people who just they're getting too much information for them to manage, and they haven't done such a good job of managing their consciousness in the first place. And so when this stuff is hitting them, what's happening is it's overload, and they can't control it, and they freak out, and they say, I can't smoke weed, it gets me paranoid. But I think it's more indicative of this, you don't really know how you feel about yourself, you don't really know how you feel about life, you're looking at life through barriers because you're trying to not see everything, because you're trying to focus on one particular thing with your life, or trying to get your shit together, and you don't realize how many things about your life really are freaking you out and bothering you until you smoke pot, and pot just makes you examine them. You know, we as people, we like to avoid shit that bugs us. It's like when people like overeat to get over some childhood molestation, they don't even fucking realize what they're doing. They're just distracting themselves with something else. You know, I think we do shit like that all the time. Being paranoid is a good thing. It's for real, it is. I mean, the experience of being paranoid when you smoke weed, it's to get you to look at yourself. It's to get you to look at life. It's you're not looking at it all as clearly as you could. And those jolts of perception you misinterpret as paranoia. Like, what you're doing is just dealing with the information that's already been there. Just the fact that you're this fleshy, temporary, soft, bushy creature that is literally connected with nothing above your head except gases and air, and then fucking space, and above that there's asteroids and planets and fucking giant nuclear explosions and suns, and it's all right there. And you're just this thing that doesn't exactly know what it's doing, and is kind of like going along with the flow of everybody else and sitting in traffic like everybody else, hoping that someone of us is like guiding this thing. But they're not. No one's guiding shit. And that is, if you're not thinking about that, if you haven't addressed that as a human being, and you start eating fucking pot brownies, that shit will club you over the head. You'll freak out. You'll be scared. You'll curl into a fetal position. You know, what life really is frightening to people, and marijuana will expose the fuck out of that. Expose what it really is. You know, this is not a goddamn movie. That's the problem. We are living life like it is a movie because we really are programmed by culture.